I don't even know what the point of doing this video is. I should have done an 80s equivalent of Grown Ups 2, because clearly that would bring in a bigger audience. Robot Jocks was the perfect staple for any kid in 1989 through to the early and mid-90s who continually watched the preview channel and its countless commercials for both Robot Jocks and or Robot Wars that aired every 30 seconds. Eventually I saw the movie, yes, but it wasn't the same without hearing the preview channel's catchy elevator music in the background. Ah, memories of not being able to find jack shit to watch on TV. Wait, I take that back. Kojak and Knight Rider are on. Robot Jocks is brought to us from Empire Pictures, which probably changed their name to Bankrupt Pictures after the movie spent 2 years in production and was the company's most expensive film. What? More expensive than Creepazoids or Rawhead Rex? Surely you jest. Still, this movie looks so low budget, they waited for the actual nuclear holocaust to happen, that way it would save them on sets.
It is 50 years since the nuclear holocaust almost destroyed mankind.
Really? 50 years? There's really no excuse as to why you haven't cleaned this mess up.
War is now outlawed.
Perhaps you should have outlawed it before you started World War III. The deal here is that whenever a world superpower has a dispute over anything from oil to land to a box of Twinkies, they duke it out using giant robots.
Judgment. I would like judgment, if you please.
Shit, who would have thought that Zapp Brannigan would be such a sore winner? This will once and for all decide who had the best dance moves at the United Nations Christmas party. Move! Or don't. You know, if countries need a way to settle a dispute, it really seems like paper, rock, scissors would be a far easier and less expensive way to do it. Cohagen and Colonel Tom are not happy with this outcome. What were they fighting for again?
To fight for Alaska. Alaska, big deal. It is big. Oil, timber, minerals. The goddamn Eskimos.
Alaska? You can't fool me. You're fighting over a box of autographed Northern Exposure DVDs, and you know it. Time to send in our best jock, Achilles, better known as guy with dry eraser stuck to his face. But first, let's no retreat, no surrender this bitch.
The hell was that?
You fight giant robots for a living and you don't recognize a dick move when you see it? Our hero Achilles is played by actor Gary Graham, and thank God, now I know that Jimmy Shine survived Vietnam. This class of jocks is particularly special because it's got a chick in them.
Not too shabby.
They do all right against each other. Never gonna be jocks, though.
Someone's never seen Little Giants.
Cold fish. Damn Tibbies.
I don't know what you said, but something tells me it's really offensive. He needs to get this out of the way so he can challenge the bandit to pick up cases of cores in 28 hours. First, a DNA sample. Wait, I got a shit in this?
Your DNA will be used to breed a superior stock of warrior.
You ain't using my DNA to make no tubies.
What I said about superior stock warriors? Wow, clearly I wasn't referring to your intelligence. Now I know why Larry the Cable Guy wasn't in Pacific Rim, other than the fact that that movie hired actors.
Name's text, little lady.
Because I'm not very original. Meanwhile, in Howie Mandel land, people may be fearing disease and in poverty, but that doesn't stop them from placing some handsome bets. See, Comedy Central should have saved BattleBots until after the next World War. You can't spring a good idea on us too early. Maybe that's why Let's Bowl failed. And where the hell does he keep getting new scars? And what happened to the old one above his eye? Luckily, the overture here is pretty short, so we don't get 15 minutes of him just staring at the Enterprise. He's gearing up to be Tom Cruise's stunt double in Oblivion.
Crash and burn.
Crash and burn.
That's terrible fucking advice. Alright, for Alaska, I guess. Those aren't all my kids, are they? How about some kind words?
Call him to wish me luck.
We should tell him to stop doing that. Bad luck to say good luck.
Yeah, they should have wished him to crash and burn.
Here he comes. Crash and burn, Achilles.
I was kidding! Stop telling him to crash and burn!
And there he is. Achilles robot, the new Matsumoto 14.
Wow, even in the post-apocalyptic future, all the best stuff still comes from Japan.
Ready for Waldo check.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure Waldo escaped the planet several years ago. Let's see these babies in action! Woo! Stop motion animation! Woo! Alright, I paid to see some robots fighting, and god damn it, I want to see some robots fighting. Oh, the movie's about robots fighting? I'll pass.
We lost the advantage, boy. It's clobbering time.
Because it would have been too obvious for him to say Autobots roll out. Speaking of, why can't this be like the Transformers films with its confusing mess of gears and quick-cut kinetic action? Said no one. Damn, Peter Billingsley is really into this. Oh no, Achilles is down.
This isn't moving.
Get up! Get
Maybe yet he could.
He can't hear you. This is the same guy who applauds at the end of every good movie he likes. Things take a turn for the worser when tragedy strikes. This is the oddest setup for a Final Destination sequel I've ever seen. And what did you learn, audience?
There are no words to describe the magnitude of this tragedy, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got a couple words. Rated PG. No, seriously, rated PG.
The total dead number over 300 in this, the worst disaster in the history of the games.
Really? This never happened? A group of people sitting 50 feet away from robots the size of skyscrapers fighting have never gotten hurt before? And what the hell, has he been shot in the head now? I find it odd that all of this lies on the decision of Kraftwerk.
We hereby declare the match inconclusive. A draw.
But if we're going by Death Race 2000 points, Achilles is clearly the winner. Since his contractual 10 fights are over, Achilles decides to retire rather than rematch.
Yeah! 1 week, you're mine. I'll kill you dead.
Hey, you know Ivan Drago? Yeah, less is more. With Achilles retiring, the nosy neighbor from That Darn Cat can train more jocks. But there's a minor dispute as to whether Achilles' 10th fight counts, since there was no real winner.
You can't even read your goddamn contract. How do you know?
I can't read, but I'm not dumb. Don't pull that shit on me.
I don't think admitting that your lead character is illiterate should be just a passing line of dialogue. Who cares? Let's future drink. They've brought back the disco, but not the actual dancing.
Crash and burn, baby.
Too fucking soon! But that's not the only thing wrong here.
Achilles, the law says I cannot serve anyone who is drunk.
Worst fucking bar ever! Hey man, I can't sell you this lighter since you're smoking. Great, just what we need. The villain on loan from Hot Dog the Movie.
I will make your death interesting.
I'm gonna stick waffles up your ass and syrup down your throat and beat you till you crap fried chicken. No, don't do it! This villain was in Blue Thunder! Not the movie Blue Thunder, an episode of the short-lived 1984 TV version. You know, the one with Dana Carvey. No one? Sorry. You may notice that the tone is kind of odd here. This is largely due to clashes between screenwriter and science fiction author Joe Haldeman and the film's director, the reanimator Stuart Gordon. While Haldeman wanted a much darker, more serious science fiction film, Gordon wanted a very light, cartoonish, stereotypical children's action film, complete with both male and female PG ass. Long story short, Haldeman wanted Pacific Rim, and Gordon wanted Atlantic Rim. And what did we get? What do you think we got? A setup for Crash and Burn. Oh, was I talking too long? Why is he a Roman senator now? Not a bad apartment, though.
This is over.
Sweet. Automatic Door has its own dramatic music sting. These two may be fighting, but she's the love interest. They'll make up in due time.
I know you don't believe in luck, but got me through 10 fights.
I'm sorry I don't have anything to give to you in return.
You're standing in front of me with your tits out. We're even. Still not content on fighting again, Achilles returns home, a subject to really subpar graffiti. No, a party with children is where you want to leave your germ mask on.
We thought you bought it last time.
Yeah, crash and burn suddenly takes on a new meaning.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it only has one fucking meaning. Let's see how these new jocks train. Fuck! This seems more dangerous than just fighting a giant robot! Needless to say, the winner is Athena.
A truly historical event. The first female RoboJock, Athena.
And in a year, she'll start doing commercials for GoDaddy.com. God damn it, I can't let her do this. She's a chick! Put me in there so I can kill more civilians.
All I want is there won't be any bleacher bums. Clear the area.
Well, that won't be too difficult.
That's because they're all dead. By the way, flag on loan from the Night of Horror set. And as if there weren't any more bad news, there appears to be a Confederation spy in their midst.
That don't make sense.
I fully agree. I expect a lot of things out of robot jocks, but senseless is not one of them. Okay, so what makes you think there's a spy?
No one. Not even the engineers that installed the individual units know the exact nature of these weapons. No one but me.
Sounds like too good a secret. What if I don't know how to use them?
It's really quite simple.
Yeah, well, a knife is simple. Using it ain't.
Really? Of all people, I'd think you would be the one who knew how to cut a steak. Naturally, Tex suspects the good doctor.
I don't know about you. I trust that Jap about as far as I could throw him.
Whoa! Leave the Tokyo Jokio back in 1943, Chief! Okay, well, the sinister music really isn't helping his case, but let's not resort to Japanese tossing, please. Athena's pretty pissed off at Achilles, but maybe he can make it up to her at Club Soft Focus.
We know why you came back.
Do tell.
You planned to fight all along. You pretended to retire so they'd offer you more money.
No, he retired so he could play baseball, do a movie with Bugs Bunny, and then return to robot joxing. And does this guy just linger around the bar, waiting for Achilles to show up?
But I'm glad to see you. Very glad.
Wish I could say the same. You're making my beer curdle.
It's not his fault. It's Billy Carter's fault.
You make my drink taste like blood.
That's because that accent is causing you to bite your tongue every other word. Dr. Matsumoto, in the meantime, figures out that the real spy is Tex, who has rigged the last match that he took part in.
You knew when and exactly where to fire.
No, like I say, lucky shot.
You're a Confederation agent.
Like hell.
A guy named Tex is an undercover agent for the Confederation? What are the odds of that happening? His identity was so fucking subtle.
You got me.
Well, now I know why this movie is about robots fighting, because they're not very good at shooting humans fighting. But perhaps he can appeal to Tex's good side.
There was a time when you were like Achilles. A proud soldier.
Yeah.
We always remain all the people we've been. The oldest man is a child inside him.
Yeah, bring out the real Tex, the one who has a child in him. Let me guess. That was a Haldeman edition. Now back to the important part of the story, sexual tension.
I was foolish at the bar last night.
So foolish I got drunk and asked someone to curl my rat tail. She is, however, here for a reason.
Please, turn around.
Let this be a lesson to you. If a pretty girl asks you to turn around, Well, go ahead and do it anyway. Just be aware that there's a slight chance that she'll shoot you with a sedative. I can see his concern about her fighting. She is having a hard enough time taking him on in a fight post-sedative. How the hell are you gonna take on a robot? Even her male stunt double is having difficulty. In the end, she does succeed in locking him in his room and making it past security. Hey Achilles, you have a particularly sweet ass today. Now that he's not in the fight, he can continue on with his dream of becoming Hugo Weaving. Or crash his car through his wall so he can escape. They tried trapping Athena, but they forgot. She's in a giant fucking robot. Good luck with that. Thankfully, Dr. Matsumoto included in his weapons instructions footage of him getting killed. Not because it makes sense, but because it's convenient. I can explain. I'm not a spy. I'm just really annoying.
That slide jab son of a bitch.
Dude, easy! Not even Irving said that in his Grown Ups 2 review.
I'll see you in hell.
That is, after more terrible hand-to-hand combat. Well, that's unfortunate, but if you want to see more of actor Michael Aldridge's work, you could always check out if... The fuck, really? What is this, a fucking reunion movie for that show? Oh, and by the way, I have my money on Jet Jaguar. The beeping means the robot Hot Pockets are ready. Oh shit, no one fucking counted on robot Dr. Arliss Lovelace. Sorry, but I'm afraid I can't take this scene seriously without robot balls hanging from someone's head. At this point, he's just doing her a favor by jump-starting her weak robot heart. God damn it, gotta find Death Sport era David Carradine, he'll know what to do. German robot is killing her by motion sickness. But first, switch to opening credits of TV's Logan's Run vision. Better get in there before he does his signature move of stomping on someone's face.
I called, you know. Squash you both. Like bags.
At this point, the villain has already been declared winner of the fight. Now, does he take his victor gracefully, or is Achilles gonna need to take over the robot and teach him a little lesson?
I'm gonna get in this thing, and I'm gonna kick your ass!
I like this movie. Not without a kiss first. Apparently, crushing a group of referees is better than taking your victory and gaining power of Alaska. I don't know if that's a stupid villain or an insult to Alaska. Get that shield on, you don't want bugs flying in your face. Your robot is sharding on the camera, I can't see anything. Wait, we're in space now? Achilles, I need you to go into outer space. Okay, I will. Of all the movies to realize that there's no sound in space... Fucking robot jocks, ladies and gentlemen! After a bit of space fighting, they head back to Earth. At least if he gets down there and it's a planet of apes, he has no excuse for not knowing that he's on Earth. Fuck, now he's gonna have to send Jaden Smith to find the distress beacon and it's gonna get really boring. What time is it? Oh, he's scooting his butt across the sand. They just combed that desert. Seriously, what is this guy's fetish with stepping on shit? Oh, look out, there's robot poo nearby. Yuck. Shit, I'm out of the robot. Serpentine, serpentine, serpentine! Achilles makes it to the severed hand where the sweat has washed away the rest of his scars. And if he hot wires it just right... Hot damn! There's no way anyone's surviving that! What? I'm sorry, does he have the invincibility of the fucking Hitcher all of a sudden? This girl had to be taken out of the fight because she was shaking around one too many times, and she was super fucking human. With this guy, exploding him just pisses him off more. Well, now they're just reenacting Arnold and Bennett's fight from Commando, with a slightly different and less steam-filled conclusion.
You can live. Yes, if I kill you. We can both live! We are dead. We can live.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You mean none of us has to die? So what if you killed my buddy at the beginning of the movie, lost Alaska for your Confederation, attempted to kill my girlfriend, and killed a few referees in the process? Friends for life! Well, that certainly was the sweet science fiction. But hey, if you want to see beautiful robot fighting action on a truly global scale, see Pacific Rim. Seriously, go check out Pacific Rim. Then watch Robot Jocks, because even a snob like me can see the value in settling universal trade law via robot groin punches. And if that doesn't work, there's always Robot Wars.
What are you waiting for? 10 paces, fire?
Robot Wars, from the producers of Robot Jocks.
I hear it's from the producers of Robot Jocks. But unfortunately, it's not on TV tonight, so I'm gonna have to try to find something else to watch this evening. Until next time, I guess.
Mild-mannered scientist by day, avenging crusader by night. Get set for hilarious heroics with Damon Wayans and David Alan Grier in Blank Man on HBO.
Let this be a lesson to you. If a pretty girl asks you to turn around, well, go ahead and do it anyway. Just be aware that there's a slight chance that my phone will go off.